I always found it funny how Pokemon trainers earn so much money for winning Pokemon battles. Like even when you beat a bug catcher in the beginning of the game, whose only Pokemon is a Weedle, you are still given hundreds of Pokédollars in prize money. And that prize money only increases and increases as you battle against stronger trainers. It seems like being a Pokemon trainer would be a pretty high paying profession, and something you could definitely make a living out of. But after doing some research, I found that this actually is not the case. There is pretty strong evidence suggesting that the Pokédollar is in fact based off of the Japanese yen. As you can see from the symbols for the Pokédollar and the yen, they do look incredibly similar. The only difference is that the letter has been changed from a Y to a P. So I think we can safely conclude that the Pokédollar is in fact based off of the Japanese yen. Therefore, one Pokédollar should be worth the same amount as 1 yen. And since we can convert Pokédollars into a real currency, we can actually find out how much a Pokédollar is in US dollars. And from there, we can work out how much money a Pokemon trainer actually earns. On the day that I'm making this video, 1 Japanese yen equals 0.0093 US dollars, which means that 1 Pokédollar should also equal 0.0093 US dollars. So we can already see that a Pokédollar isn't actually worth a lot of money. So when you beat that bug catcher at the beginning of the game, it may seem like you're getting a lot of money, but in reality, it's not that much at all. Let's use bug catcher Sammy for this example. He's that really annoying trainer at the end of Vermilion Forest who has that Weedle that always poisons you with Poison Sting. I'm sure most of you guys remember bug catcher Sammy. Anyways, when you beat bug catcher Sammy, you receive 108 Pokédollars in prize money, which is approximately $1 US. Only $1 US in prize money for beating Bugcatcher Sammy. And yes, I can hear you all saying in the comment section below, but PlayRoughh, Bugcatcher Sammy sucks. I'm sure you get some decent money for actually beating a good trainer. Well, let's take a look at Ace Trainer Henry, who can be found in Victory Road in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. For defeating Ace Trainer Henry, you receive 2,880 Pokédollars, which is approximately $27 US. And bear in mind that Ace Trainer Henry is one of the strongest trainers in the whole region. Not many trainers even make it to these high ranks of Pokemon battling, and for winning, you only get $27. Some of you guys are probably thinking that that's actually quite a decent amount of money for Pokemon battling. Whilst this is true in many ways, you have to remember that a lot of Pokemon trainers seem to battle as their only way of earning income. So it seems that only the very best Pokemon trainers are capable of successfully making a living off of Pokemon battling, which is pretty ridiculous. And if one of these trainers loses their form and racks in consecutive losses, they can lose a lot of money very fast. Say for example you are stuck on Lieutenant Surge's gym, and you just keep on losing to him. You may have been comfortable financially before you originally battled Surge, but all of a sudden, after just a few consecutive losses, most of your money is gone. And this could happen to literally any trainer, which is pretty scary. With that being said, however, items and Pokemarts are also pretty cheap to account for the lack of money most Pokemon trainers have. One Pokeball only costs $1.90, a potion costs around $2.80, and the more expensive items such as a full restore only costs around $28. But that doesn't account for other life necessities that trainers would probably need to spend money on, such as food, accommodation, clothes, and the list just goes on. And get this, for beating Diantha, the champion of the Kalos region, hands down the strongest trainer you can face in the whole game, only gives you $150 for beating her. And that got me curious. I wonder how much the Porygon in the Celadon Game Corner costs in US dollars. You know, the one that costs 9,999 coins. Well, 50 coins cost 1,000 Pokédollars to purchase in the Game Corner. And by some simple division, we can work out that 1 coin costs 20 Pokédollars. So to find out how many Pokédollars 9,999 coins cost, we have to multiply this number by 20, which is whatever that number is. I can't read, so it'll be on the screen. And this equals 1,866 US dollars. Just to buy one Porygon, you would have to beat the champion 13 times, which is absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe for more content like this. There should also be an annotation on the screen to one of my other videos that I definitely recommend you go and check out if you did enjoy this video. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.